Hey everybody, it's time for another Redneck review. This is Robert here, the Red Prince. Today we are going to be reviewing The Superior Spider-Man, number 19. This is the final issue in this arc, and it's written by Dan Slott, the writer, Ryan Stigman, the penciler. These two guys recently, I've read some of their other work and seen some of their other art in a book called Avengers: The Initiative, the book that took over right after the Civil War, with all the superheroes teams being sent to one state to protect that particular state. Alright, well anyway, if you've read the other reviews on My Superior Spider-Man, you'll know what's going on here. And basically, those of you who haven't, the Superior Spider-Man, the Spider-Man body that's occupied by Dr. Otto Octavius, is basically running around trying to stop the 2099 Spider-Man from taking his credit, while taking all his thunder. But excuse me, the 2099 Spider-Man is set back in time to try and save the Alchemax president, his mortal enemy, so that the future doesn't completely change due to the loss of Alchemax. Alright, well, we start off in Gran Torino, the island paradise in the Caribbean, where where apparently the Wraith, a new sort of character to come about recently from the Amazing Spider-Man, is after some thugs, some former henchmen of Dr. Otto Octavius, led by Charlie, a former love of Peter Parker's, who has been trying to figure out for the last couple issues why Peter's been acting this way. Well, more on that a bit later. Anyway, back to where we were before, at Horizon Labs, at the temporal event, in T-15 minutes. Basically all of Horizon is being overrun by tachyons. Basically what this device does, it allows you to go forward in time or backward in time. And what happens is, whenever there's more chronotons, which are particles that travel backwards through the space-time continuum, it's basically building towards an overload. And what happened was, in the last issue, Dr. Otto Octavius, this version of Spider-Man, knocked the 2099 Spider-Man out because he thought it was the problem. But, in fact, he was the only one who could change anything. We see right here, in this little issue, everyone's looking to the Superior Spider-Man to figure out what's going on. Child's Play. First, Miss Joffrey will need a sample of the metal you made. He goes, Reverbium, I get some from my lab. Unbelievable. Don't shed the girl, Modal. She was being resourceful, and it will save us all. You, Jackson, uncouple the regulators from the Alpha device and bring them here. Max, do it. Basically, the Superior Spider-Man is getting them all these, things to do, and he doesn't know basically what he's doing, and he's just telling them, I understand this, all of space and for all of time. I am the Superior Spider-Man, he tells himself, which is, I don't know, this is really making me mad in this issue, this particular part of it. I like the entire arc right here, just with him being this arrogant, and this isn't what I want to read from Spider-Man. I want to feel good when I read Spider-Man. I love the story of Peter Parker, the guy who, through all his hardships in his life, still remained good. This is basically a book about trying to justify a villain to be good, and then he just stops trying anymore. It really sort of upsets me. But anyway, back to the topic. And basically, he's trying to go through Peter's memories, because even though he says that, he doesn't remember how Peter cracked this time door in the Amazing Spider-Man. So he's going through he's thinking, he says, accessing memories. You're his friend, don't... He goes, doesn't he tell you? He's trying, and while Mobile is trying to talk to Spider-Man, that's his boss, he asks him, don't you remember how Peter did this? How you told Spider-Man how to beat this? He says, quiet, I'm thinking. And he's going through all these memories in this picture right here. Great little picture. And it goes through all the great moments. And he goes, I may have purged all Parker's memories, but I can still recall the ones I've already accessed. The equation, it could be in one of them. You killed, think. Is it there in one of those few impressions I still possess, or we see in these little recesses, I'm guessing this is his mind, there's something trying to block its way through. I wonder if it's Peter, if he's coming back in this one. Well, basically he blacks out, and chronotons are coming. So what happens is, enough time for us to cobble. He goes, you've been out for a little while. Enough time for us to cobble together on the fly a real Frankenstein job, alpha energy regulators, a reverbium core, and elements from Gray's time door. I should produce a counter frequency that cancels the time position. Sorry for the technical talk. I'm just trying to get it done as quick as possible. He goes, great. He goes, all we need now is for someone to punch the correct frequency. Parker's equation. And this basically brings back the 2999 Spider-Man. Going, Parker, he's coming too. What was it? Parker's here? He must be confused, not to the head and all. Spider-Man, you can do this, can't you? Of course. You can't do it. You see this picture right here. They're really trying to get everyone together and put everything back. He goes, if Parker could solve it, so can I. I'm Otto Octavius, and my intellect is superior. You don't have it, do you? Mobile asked him. If you could stop your blathering, I'd have this. He goes, everyone out. You heard the man. What? No, not you. All of a sudden, everyone, including Tyler Stone, the grandfather of the Alchemax president, is stopped by the 2999 Spider-Man. And it's just this is the line of the hero that I really like, especially the 29 Spider-Man. He goes, not this time. He goes, you're wrong, little man. I'm changing history. I'm making a better future. One without Alchemax, without stones, without any of it. And we see back in the future, the New York 2999, Stone is still being cut into little pieces by the time that he's being cut apart, and so is the 2099 Spider-Man. So even though he's come to change all this, even though he's trying to stop this corporation from getting as powerful as it is, he is tied to it. So it's one of those great moments where you are nothing without what you fight. And the stones are just as important to the 2099 Spider-Man as they are to the rest of the universe, apparently. Well, it's T-minus 2 minutes. They don't have the equation yet. They're getting ready to activate a major temporal event, and everyone's just going on there. Spider-Man tells everyone to evacuate. He's trying to punch in the frequency, and he can't do it. The 2099 Spider-Man and the superior Spider-Man get out of there just in time, while the building is eradicated. So Horizon Labs is gone. Peter's main job is gone, and we see now in the future, the stones are the president of Alchemax is put back together. He no longer looks like someone took looks like a jigsaw puzzle. He goes, "Is that it? Are we done here?" "Yes, Mr. Stone. According to all of our data, the timeline's been fully restored. The threat has passed. Chronoton levels are dropping. Everything's back to normal." He said, "Including yourself, sir." "Yes, back to the Tyler Stone we all know and love. So all that remains is to retrieve our Spider-Man back from the heroic age." "Sadly, gentlemen, I don't think that is possible. You see, apparently, our time travel device has been irreparably damaged. Sir, what have you done? I'll take weeks to restore that back to its..." "I said irreparable. Do you understand me?" "Yes, Mr. Stone." So the president backstabbed him anyway, which is kind of fair, because 2099 Spider-Man was going to do that too. And at this point, the 2099 Spider-Man figures he's going to stay here, and he's got to stay here. And the Alchemax, the Alchem, the company that fathers Alchemax, manages to buy what's left of the Horizon stock. And who should get a job over there? but the 2099 Spider-Man. He's going to work for the future company that he's helping. He's trying to help to destroy. So it's a major irony, and I'm really hoping they spin this off into another superhero thing. But the sad part about this is all the great stuff we had from the Amazing Spider-Man at this point is gone. The Amazing Spider-Man's Horizon Labs are being issued off the island because J. Jonah Jameson, now being the mayor of New York, is just not going to give them a chance. He's tired of all these doomsday devices and things in his backyard. He says if you leave now and you go on your little boat, because they're going on a boat, the company's not completely gone, but it's just really reduced its size and scope by a lot. And he says if you do that, I'll cut my losses and no one will charge you or anything. And basically, after all the battle and all the crap that the Superior Spider-Man put them through, Max Modal tells him, tell Parker he's fired, and if I will never help you with any of your mechanical things ever again. So he's lost a big part of his infrastructure, and it's just a bad day all around for this fake Peter Parker. He's getting called back from Mary Jane, who's left him like 1 million emails and trying to help him, and Otto Octavius, this one, just doesn't care. Back to the stuff on the Wrath, the lady and Peter's girlfriend that's looking for stuff. She basically goes into this. She follows the men to where they were hashed out, and it's basically a banker who does illegal supervillain banking for them. If you need, like, if Magneto or somebody needed to do banking, they would contact this guy. And she finds out that all the stuff going to Spider Island, which is the island that Spider-Man has acquired through the through his dealings with J. Jonah Jameson, and basically doing whatever he says because Spider-Man can has stuff over him. It's all coming from a private account from Otto Octavius, the former living Otto Octavius, to Spider Island. So now, his former girlfriend, this last page right here, figures out that Otto Octavius' money's coming. How did Spider-Man get a hold of it? So she's slowly putting it together. She's slowly getting everything together that she needs to pin it, but she's just not there yet. And there we go, guys. That's the end of this little arc for the Superior Spider-Man and the 2099 crossover event. All in all, the story was I didn't like how it was divided up. There wasn't enough action from this one, so I'm going to give the story for this particular part. There wasn't a lot of it. I'm going to give it a 3 for the story. It's basically a talker. And I'm going to give the art a 5 because it was good art. We always get good art from these guys. So the story of 3, the art, gonna give a 5. It's great art, stuff like that. If you have any questions about the Superior Spider-Man, anything that I haven't exactly gone over or you'd like to know, please let me know. Let me know how I'm doing on these reviews, because I'm not a guy who can't take some criticism. Please, just let me know. Don't Ben Affleck me, but please just give me some feedback. Thank you, guys. This is Robert Lawrence with Redneck Reviews, the Red Prince. God bless you all. Goodbye.